2, 1, go. Okay, so it's been a while. So we don't start with a sword, we don't start with boots. I guess we don't start with anything.
It's just standard open.
These are worldwide or whatever.
Sorry?
Keys are like universal.
No, isn't this the weekly?
Oh, yeah. My mind completely slipped.
Yeah, I could tell.
And I was trying to figure out, I was like, but wait, there it shows arrows, but it doesn't show keys.
I mean, it's dangerous. Thinking hasn't worked out for me all the time.
What is, What is It's Dangerous to Go Alone? That's from Zelda, right?
That's from the original Zelda.
Okay.
So, the old man in the cave.
Okay, yeah, that's where it's at.
Dangerous to Go Alone, take this.
Did you ever try the Z1 or Z2 rando? I don't remember if you said you had.
Z2 I did, and I really enjoyed it. It's very difficult, but also why I enjoyed it.
I wouldn't be opposed to trying that, but I do not know Zelda 2 very well. And I've never, beaten it without save states.
We would need to run it, almost, simultaneously. You know what I mean? We'd need to co-run it. Because I know it pretty comprehensively.
Gotcha.
So having someone to talk you through it would be really helpful.
Yeah. I don't even know if I found everything that can be found.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of hidden stuff in it.
I'm not used to playing like a traditional seed.
Yeah, it's weird. But it's not bad so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Z2 is a lot of fun. In part because it's obviously the side scrolling is not conventional Zelda, but it's kind of fun to have that platforming, but also that fighting.
Yeah, I could see that. I struggled with the combat quite a bit. It's hard combat to get used to.
Yeah, once you know some of the tricks for fighting and defeating enemies, combat in the most part becomes pretty straightforward.
Yeah, they're just small things, sometimes the flying enemies that are going through when there's no floor, and so you go and jump over something, or the invisible enemies. Oh god.
Oh, that's
I don't remember. Was there something that you had to do to make them visible, or was it?
Yeah, you had to cast a spell, but you got the spell at an invisible temple or something, I think. So it was
And were you able to find that before you went there? I just remember getting there, and that's I think where No, I didn't give up there, but I got really close to giving up there. I think I gave up the first time I played it, and I was an adult when I did it.
Yeah.
Um,
I think that's the difference when you're sitting there on a Saturday and you have absolutely nothing to do for 10 hours. As a child, those games are a little bit. You can be a little bit more thorough.
I think I was too dumb as a kid to figure it out. I didn't understand it because like I played Mario and I'm like, so you go left to right and that's how you play the video game. I'm like, what do you do in Zelda? This doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's like for me, us having those games, like it wouldn't be, hey, there's a new game out, we'll get it. It's like this is what you have, and you have this for the next year. So if you finish it, then you know that's all you got.
I assume you did your normal start.
I did.
Stupid fucking flute, man.
Yeah, it was nice to see. I was very, very close to doing
Thanks for your
the
start.
Sangstar.
Really?
Yeah.
I was like, have you gotten much through CAC yet?
I have finished CAC, yes.
Yeah, like CAC was good, and I was like, oh man, this turned out really good. And then as soon as I save and quit and go into Link's house, I'm like, fuck.
Sometimes, I mean, you can't.
Yeah, sometimes it pays off.
It's
Sometimes
still...
it pays off. Did you, or I guess I won't ask yet. I don't know.
Right. But I think, like, 9 out of 10 times, the Uncle route does not pay off. And you've probably wasted, like, 30 to 40 seconds. Sometimes you think, I'm going to do a thing to save time, and all it does is extend your time.
There are a lot of tricks that I know that I do that don't save me any time. But I choose to do those tricks. Like it would save somebody if they could do it properly. It would save them time, but it doesn't save any time when I do it.
Yeah, there are definitely like a lot of 1% plays that are just part of my natural route. And it's not. It's amazing when they pay off. And the thing is, they're all small enough. Like, none of them are like, oh, I'm going 2 minutes out of my way. It's all like, less than 30 seconds. And so you don't realize how much it adds up.
Yeah, that definitely happens for sure.
Yeah. I mean, already this seed feels quicker than the Super Quick we played.
It kind of does, yeah.
There's
But I know it's
definitely
gonna like hit like, oh, this still isn't finished yet.
Yeah. Absolutely. And that's just because of the source we got it from.
Yeah. Yep. I'm excited to watch these back.
Yeah, me too. I am I'm happy as well I was gonna say, that we did the Super Quick, because it's kind of like
Warm up.
it's a nice warm up for Sphere 1. So I'm kind of already, it's like, yeah, the cobwebs are brushed off and my movement feels less clunky.
Sure.
Okay, you wait there.
something very coincidental.
Oh,
If I watch this back, I'll be like, oh, this is what I noticed at that point.
Yeah. What stupid things? Let's see.
Oh boy.
Yeah. No, that's not necessary. God. No. There we go. Okay. A really weird city.
Still trying to get a hold of. This is just like a normal seed. I don't know the last time I ran one of these.
Yeah, I think I did it 400. wasn't the worst. And that's not really a glowing commendation. I don't know what to make of this. I don't know what to do. Oh yeah. Oh no. That's right. Oh my god. Alright. Where? I don't know what I'm doing. Jesus. I don't know if this is the right move, but I'm doing it. Does sound like I say that every seed, though. Yeah.
I must say we're pretty consistent with the way we gripe about the seeds.
Yes. Okay, so we do that. Oh, wow. Oh god, yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, okay. I realize I'm like, hang on, I haven't even figured out what order I need to potentially do dungeons in. I'm just like, I know what they are, I just haven't thought further than that. Just oh my god. It's amazing how trash you can be if you really try. So I think with Z2 Rando, and I don't know if I mentioned it to you, but because you know how the game works, how it's got like the top-down overworld, and then like the side-scrolling encounters and dungeons.
Yeah.
So the dungeons like can like not be randomized.
Like, are you saying as a selection or just
like as a selection?
Oh.
So, but you can randomize them, but then you can also randomize the overworld. So, like even to the point where it's not even recognizable anymore. It's a completely new overworld.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Like, I really loved... So I did not enjoy the combat in the game at all. I loved the overworlds, and I loved, like, the in-town stuff. Like, trying to figure out, like, the puzzles and...
Oh, yeah, like, those were super fun. And I think probably one of the best parts of the game. Like... You know, like there's one part where you need to cross a river, and it's like, oh, you need a note from Bagu, and he's like in just a random wood tile.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible.
You just got to completely figure that out yourself with no context. And because that's what I ended up doing, was I'm like, okay, well I can't do this. I'm just going to explore what overworld I can access. And you ended up as a kid just like walking every single tile.
Yeah.
That's all you can do. But then because the game showed you that's something you have to do, you started doing it in every overworld.
Except I didn't.
Right.
I could not find the lost kid dropping down in like that one well or whatever. Or like in the one maze. I couldn't find him. And I also could not find I guess like a magic container or something like that. Like you're supposed to get 4 or something of them.
Oh yeah.
And that's how you unlock I think Thunder.
Yes.
And I did not know which one I missed. And they didn't tell you where it was missed. That's when I gave up the very first time. I was like, it doesn't tell me what I need, and I don't like the puzzles being spoiled. Like I'm okay with some of like the combat and stuff, like figuring out that.
You were the one who you told me about tuning, didn't you? Yes. Yeah. So like for me, that very much felt like that experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know, going to those, not even the instruction booklet giving you hints, but just having to work it all out yourself.
Yeah. You never finished the final puzzle, did you?
I did, yes.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Because that was the one with the pages, right?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that you ever finished that, because I thought that was pretty mind-blowing. I did not realize that's what happened.
Yeah, I I told a friend, and often he'll look up guides and things like that, which is like, that's fine. You know, some people like to play like that. But I was like, dude, you're going to have to look up a guide for this. I don't see you. You know, no offense, like I don't see most people finishing this.
Yeah. I mean, there were definitely things I did not solve myself.
Yeah.
I went to people that I knew had finished the game, and I was like, hey, I don't want the answer, but I need like a hint.
Yeah. But that's a super fun aspect of it as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's like it was that old, you know, you'd play all through the weekend, you get stuck, you go to school, you ask a friend, they're like, yeah, I figured it out.
Yep.
But I'm not going to tell you, I'll just I'll allude to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or you one friend, I remember you know, it'd be one of my friends would have a Nintendo 64 and I wouldn't. And so on the weekends, you'd go over to their house and you'd play a game together.
And I miss local play so much.
Playing it like you're the navigator and offering hints and stuff, and then you might swap.
Yeah, that's awesome. I miss that quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's a very different experience playing online multiplayer. To me, this is almost like local play, what we do right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's not a traditional first-person shooter or anything like that.
No. Well, I mean, you're playing the same game,
yeah,
but you're working it out, you know, together but separately.
Yeah.
So that when you finish, you can talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just got that nice, you know, condensed, finite amount of time to play.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I think that's the greatest thing for me about this. Is I'm like, well, you know, I don't want to devote 8 hours of time, and time just flies when I'm playing a new game, and all of a sudden I'm like, okay, well, I've just spent 5 hours doing this, and I'm kind of tired now.
Well, you've got a PS5, don't you?
I do. Yeah, I do not play it very much.
So I just got one recently.
Oh, nice.
And I got it with Ragnarok.
Oh, nice. Did you play the previous or the recent one?
Yes, I did. Yeah, absolutely loved it. So yeah, so I'm playing through that, but where in the past I would just sit and, you know, spend 8 hours on a game, you know, I'm you know, in a day, I'm now sitting down and doing it in hour chunks, or, you know,
mm-hmm.
And I'm doing it in a way because I want to experience that over a longer period of time.
Yeah.
I don't want to binge it as such.
Mm.
So I've had it for a little bit over 2 weeks now, and I would have finished it in the past, and I think I'm probably maybe a quarter of the way through.
Okay, how do you like it so far?
Oh, I love it. Took, I think the previous one, it took a little while to get into, but that's because it's a proper narrative, building the story.
Yeah.
And so I'm really enjoying it.
I think the game that I tried to play Spider-Man Miles Morales, which was a good game. It felt pretty short. I didn't finish it, but I got through 80% of the game in about, I want to say 8 hours.
Yeah.
And then I just was okay, I think I'm, you know, I've had my fun with this. I've had my kind of experimenting.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, I think I'm done. And then I tried Guardians of the Galaxy. Again, another great game. But, you know, I played it for a couple hours, and I'm like, okay, I'll take a break from this. And then I just didn't go back to it.
I would go back to that.
You said you would?
Yes, I have finished that game, and I really enjoyed it.
I think you're the reason that I played it, because when it came out, I was skeptical of it. I'm like, it's like a Marvel game, and Marvel's been kind of shoddy with their movie stuff.
Yes.
Or with their games, or the movie ratio.
Yeah. And I was definitely skeptical about Guardians of the Galaxy. It was only because it was on Game Pass that I was like, "Yeah, I'll give it a go."
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that I did and that I stuck it out.
I think
like just story, it's great.
It's gameplay. I enjoy the gameplay, but it's very complex gameplay. Like it's not similar to anything that I've played before.
Yeah.
So when I went back to it after, I want to say it was like almost a month break, I felt like I had to relearn how to play, and it kind of dampened the experience because it wasn't just like I wasn't just experiencing it. I was trying to coordinate my hands.
Yeah, and that's similar to how like God of War is, because you got all like move sets and combos and stuff. They are the kind of games that you're meant to like play end to end, but that's because it's so rare to have those games now, where you're like, I am happy to just sit down and play this.
Yeah.
So like when a game like that comes about, I'm like, I will definitely put the time in. I have no problem doing that because it's, and like Gemma attests to this. She's like, "Oh, did you finish that game that you were previously playing?" I'm like, "No, I played it for 4 hours. And I'm not enjoying it." And it's kind of like watching a TV show and being like, "Oh, cool, I've
experienced enough to know that I'm okay with putting this down."
Exactly. Yeah. What the hell?
I guess nothing just really hits the spot like Zelda for me.
It's true. Like as soon as Tears of the Kingdom comes out next year, I am 100% all over that.
Yeah.
And I won't even. And that's what I do as well with God of War. Like all the side stories, all the collectibles and stuff, they all kind of have meaning and connect together. So I'm happy to do all of the game, and it's the same with Zelda. Whereas other games, I'm like, I just play it to finish it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's probably the best way to put it.
I don't want to isolate stuff, but I also feel like I need to skip stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like my early routing was not very good.
I can't even, and this is an awful, I can't remember my early routing. But
I mean, we did two Sphere 1 things, like, right back to back, so they can kind of mesh together.
I'm not sure if I gave it enough thought, but I'm just in a spot where I'm like, nah, I'm doing this. I'm committed.
Practice up on my just like vanilla routing.
Yeah, I guess. Now I feel like I'm wasting time.
I think this is where it's going to kick in that this is a real suit, not just a fast one.
And I'm but known. There are some things that I do and I'm like, that is so dumb. I do feel like when we go back and watch these, there's definitely ways that both of us do things that we'll probably learn, which will make our runs faster in the future.
Yeah, I definitely think that'll be the case. I know the way I'm currently doing it is the very slow way, though. Like, this just feels like it's taking forever. Would you be down for a, not necessarily a mystery seed, but like just a kind of like a hardcore mode, like just max settings for most of the stuff? Not the annoying stuff, but like enemizer, inverted, key sanity.
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah, like not today, obviously,
Yeah,
but like next time we run, yeah, I'm absolutely happy to do that. Oh shit, this is gonna make it tough. Okay. I feel like it's not going to lose a lot of time, but I feel like
you should probably just do it.
Okay, because you asked.
I'm a dummy. Oh my god. Oh, I'm just... No, that's okay. It's okay.
That's like confident play.
I don't know. I just like dropped a bomb for no reason. Like in the middle of like walking where I've never done it before.
Nuts. definitely feel I'm executing a lot better this season than I was in the last one.
I'm gonna say, me not so much.
Oh my god, no. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, go. I feel like if I don't find some progression really soon, I'm just gonna like stagnate and get frustrated. Maybe? Okay. I mean, no, but... Oh, there's no camera.
Hey, what?
That's right, I was just checking on Jam. Oh my god. This could end up being the worst. Just the worst everything. What do I need? Yep. This is quite possibly.
So I just pulled up like my LinkedIn profile. I still have a picture from 10 years ago. I guess I should update.
Nah. Fine. Oh, okay. Yes. minutes on that to get back. Understand what that is. I mean, I do, but... Oh god, yeah, there's that. Better not be. Just talking myself. Oh, okay.
Really need something to point me in the proper direction.
Yep.
I feel like I did things that make sense, and now there's not much that makes sense.
Yeah, that's definitely where I'm at. Man, just... How that worked. Yep. Sounds like we just began it.
No, not quite. Fourth phase. No, you're
Oh,
just
I get
warping
you.
around too
Gotcha.
much in the third.
Yeah, right. Oh, God.
Another doing right now, but I realized afterwards.
They're guaranteed. Yep. That is unbelievable. If this is, oh my god, like it has to be. I don't. I really don't want to have to stop and be like, what have I missed? And I'm pretty fucking close having to do that. Oh no, there's other stuff. It's just annoying because it's probably obvious. It's probably obvious. All right. Oh my. Okay. I don't even have words. Oh god.
I feel confident that my Link is walking slower than any other Links I've ever walked with.
Yep. My Link has walked the distance of 3 seeds. And I feel like I'm halfway through this seed. Fuck you, gang. That's my problem. You will see. You will see. This is awful. Not for long. I reckon I've lost 5 to 6 minutes on this.
Ooh. I don't think anything can compare to that one time that I think like you accidentally opened up the door in TR.
Oh.
And then that meant that you had to go and like search for another key for TR before you could complete the dungeon.
That's how I get the seed. Yeah. I don't know, I think mirroring out of Vitreous is...
Oh, that's a rough one. I'm pretty sure we've all done that one. But I also know I've done the TR thing, it just wasn't in one of our races. I like walked by to pick up the Pokey and it was really close to the door and just accidentally tipped over and budged it open.
It's so much muscle memory. Okay, so I need... just do the thing you need to do. Right. Oh god. Okay. I think if I had routed this differently, I would have finished 20 minutes earlier. I mean, I'm not close to finishing. I'm just saying, like...
I'm not like, oh, jeez.
I can picture in my mind how I could have run this based on the information I now have.
I can see some more optimal routing. However, I don't necessarily know if, like, just because I knew that information, if that would have... Or it's only because I have that information now that I could have ever made, like, a decision like...
Right. I definitely could have made the decision that I didn't.
Thank you.
And actually did consider it. Oh my god. But the thing is, I'm still... It still feels faster than the super quick winner. Guess I would have.
Really gonna need the correct thing to show up.
You what?
I'm really gonna need the correct thing to show up.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely feeling that way too. I'm really worried I've made a grievous mistake. Well, another one. Grievous? Grievous? Grievous.
I think so.
Yeah, you don't pronounce the R. I thought it was a great idea to record these runs, and now I'm almost embarrassed.
So many isolated locations.
Hey. I'm good, thanks, darling. I know. Well, that's because it's a very sighing type of seed. I mean, I'm not losing. I wouldn't say I'm winning either. No one really wins when you play randomizer.
Does she play any games?
She does not. Oh, she plays Sudoku.
Oh, okay. That's a good game.
Pop asked if you play any games, and I said you play Sudoku. Play Solitaire, yeah. And Minesweeper.
Minesweeper.
All the class. Oh my god. What are you doing?
No,
I mean-
I want it.
It is. Oh my god. I just. Yes, there is a lot of sighing in this. God, I don't. He's standing there mashing A, and I'm like, why am I not running? I don't know how I played without Auto Trucker.
Right?
Seriously.
It's so helpful.
I don't understand how I did it. Oh my god, cash money? This dryer's starting to pay for itself. There are two $2 coins in the link filter. Well, we've only got to find about 800 more of them, and we've made our money back. Oh god, you're so dumb. This is not going to be a fun part of the scene to watch back. You're rich. $3. Holy for holies. Yeah.
Looking at this time and I'm like, it's already past an hour and we aren't even finished. Like, that's normal.
An hour 22. Wow. It's funny though, like it's weird. It feels a lot longer than it actually is.
It does. Well, we've played so many short seeds lately.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, this is literally going to be like double the length of the other one.
Yeah.
At least we know a non will get a sub 60.
At least what?
At least we know a non will get a sub 60.
Yeah. You're like, oh, that's some go mode in 38 minutes.
Yeah, my routing wasn't very good. I dropped into Ganon at 56 minutes.
Just, you're here, aren't you? God, I just... I'm just not listening to my gut anymore.
Pretty sure your gut does not actually have the knowledge.
Nope. Oh, I should listen to my gut. I just don't know.
Of course you would do this.
I've decided this game does not want to be friends with me.
I'm trying to get back into my groove of, like, not doing things badly. And it's not going great. Like, I'm doing a couple things all right, and then I just have a massive, like, oh, shit.
Oh. That's not it. That's not it. Every time I haven't trusted my gut, I should have. And every time I trust my gut, it turns out wrong.
At least it's consistent. You're always wrong.
Yeah. I feel like if I do the opposite of it, though, I'm going to end up in even more hurt.
I stuck to that one route in GT for, I don't know, probably 9 months. And I was like, as soon as I change it, it's not going to work. And then it hasn't bit me yet. So I'm pretty happy about that.
That is nice. Yeah, I'm still trying to, like, rationalize with myself that, you know, left side GT is absolutely the play I should always do. And even though my brain is like, yeah, you're totally right. As soon as I walk in that door, I'm like, right side it is. This is the time.
So I like right side because it feels more challenging and it makes me feel like I'm a better player by, like, doing that. And I'm not very efficient at it. There's a lot of things I need to improve upon. I don't really know how to improve upon them because I'm not going to take the time to learn.
I feel like the mummy room I could do better. Like both of them, where you gotta light the torches and then the one after.
Yeah, I'm not good at it, but I used to be so bad at it. I would get caught by the hand, and so now that I can do it successfully, I feel better about it.
Yeah.
But I think I've been doing, they call it Dark Magician or something like that, where you go to the Stalfos room and then mirror.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then do right side. And I guess it saves you a little bit of time, depending on where the key is.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I figure if I'm going to go one way, I just go that way and commit to it. But...
Well, like, when you do right side, you still mirror. You don't go straight to Armos.
No, it's it. There are, like, so many parts of this game that because potpourri is where like stuff is shuffled under pots as well, isn't it?
Say what?
Like the potpourri mode is where stuff is shuffled under pots as well.
I don't know if I've ever played potpourri.
Okay, neither have I.
Okay.
But like, because I'm like, there are some rooms that I just don't know because I never have any use for them.
Yeah.
But then I think like, why would I need to? Because, and then I'm like, oh yeah, there is that mode, I guess.
Well, like that door shuffle that we did a couple times. I think we did like maybe twice. That has it too.
Yes, that's a good point.
Since this is being recorded,
yes,
when one of us finishes,
right,
should we not mention it to the other person to make sure they finish? Like, I don't know if you want to still complete, just to at least like compare.
Oh, I'm still going to complete.
Okay.
Yeah. Why are you done?
No. I haven't watched Andy very much lately.
Right.
But I'm curious if he like curses as much as I do. Like I know he's really good at this stuff, so he's not making as many mistakes. But I wonder if he just does get frustrated, like at his own.
He definitely, like, you hear him get exasperated and like sigh a bunch. And he rolls his eyes, or like he doesn't curse at himself necessarily, because I think he has a lot of like, you know, kids and stuff watch him as well. But he doesn't have like a, I don't know. I'm sure he does, but yeah, probably not super frequently.
Done.
Ah, God damn it.
How close are
I
you?
mean, I'm not. I'm. So I just got the GTB key.
Gotcha. That was the best place it could have been for my routing.
Yeah. GG.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you're not far behind at all.
No. I am really frustrated that when I got Dark World access and went to like the, Village of Outcasts area, I was going to check Graveyard Ledge. And I'm like, nah, I'll wait till I get the boots. And so I didn't check Bumper Ledge or Graveyard Ledge. And yeah, that cost me significantly because I double dipped pod, and I almost completely cleared EP.
Oof.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I did EP before. Like, I think you got to the Dark World before.
Yeah, well, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, Anon actually posted his VOD.
You what?
Anon posted his VOD.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did it last week as well.
Oh, did he?
Actually. Yeah. What time did he get?
He got a 1:33.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Like I said, if I had found the bow before I had cleared thieves, then I don't need to dip EP.
Yeah. I still cleared EP after pod because it was like, okay,
right.
Well, do I go to swamp?
I was so happy that so even though I could access the Dark World, because I got the book, I forget where I got the book, but I ended up...
I think book was in Hype Cave.
Right, so once I did that, I went and checked Bombo's tablet, and then I'm like, well, I'm here, so I'll check Desert Ledge and do a Gina, and then I got the Fire Rod, and I was like, sweet, now I can go and clear Thieves and Village of Outcasts, which is probably why I didn't check the ledges, because I'm like, I got 2 completable dungeons right here. Which, yeah, in hindsight, pretty frustrating.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy with the run.
The boots?
Yes, you had to get boots, didn't you?
I don't think so. Yes, you did. Yeah, because they held. I think they had the Cane of Samaria or something like that.
Mitts were in Kingstone.
Yeah. Only had 12 bombs. Of course, I didn't get the boots until very late.
Like an hour in, I think, or an hour and 10 in, all I needed was boots and not boots, mitts and ice rod, and I was there.
Yeah, I was in the same boat, and I was really hoping for ice rod before mitts, so that it would rule out a bunch of stuff. But I just ignored all the other stuff. I didn't do left side swamp. I didn't do cutscene chest and mire. And then I was like, well, fuck ice. I'm not going to go to ice at all. I'm not going to do.
Man, I did left side swamp. I didn't do the big chest in Maya.
Oh, okay. I did the big chest in Maya.
But that's because I got the required items in Maya. Like, Maya was God mode, and I'm like, trust your gut, just finish it and go up the mountain. I'm sure Ice Rod will be there. And I'm like, nope, because then you're going to have to come back and do Maya. It was the same reason I finished Swamp, because I was like, if there is an item on the boss and it's like Ice Rod, I just can't.
So in-game time was 1:39:47.
Nice.
Oh.
All right. Two jumps in with Ganon now.
Okay.
Did you find silvers?
No, they were somewhere in GT.
Okay. Makes sense. There were a lot of checks left in GT.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And I didn't get the torch glitch.
Oh shit.
Oh well. Doesn't matter.
You have potions?
Yeah.
And you have gold sword?
Yes, I do. Okay, last hit, I think. There we go. GG.
GG. I'm gonna cut my video.